everyone, welcome to my channel. So I am Laura and I enjoy going on caravan holidays, and I am going to tell you what to take, the best of my knowledge. Last time I went on holiday was with my little girl and mum, and I think we ended up taking a little bit too much because we hadn't been on holiday since 2018. So I kind of had a memory drop what to take. So yes, I'm going to tell you what's on my list, what I remember, and what you should probably not take and what you should take. So if I get anything wrong, correct me. I don't mind, because I tell you now, my brain's not working anymore. So yeah, this is a must. You can either put it in one of those big bags, but we prefer one of these. These can be at one of your local home stores like Home Bargains, being Wilkers, and they're foldable and they're quite strong. So we put everything in here that we need to take. Also, we take one of these, I say underwear holders, costume holders. It comes in handy and everything when you wash there. If you do, we tend to do a bit of washing there, so take your own laundry stuff. Just take like small bottles of stuff. It's much easier, or just like I say, fill these up with stuff. It really just depends. That is like 50-50. People sometimes do the laundry there, other people don't. I prefer doing my laundry on holiday because when I get back I just unpack everything and I don't really have to wash anything unless it's like brand new, which I always tend to buy brand new. I always wash everything. So I'm going to do room by room and try and tell you what to take and what you don't really have to take. But there is caravans that you're probably going that are private owners. They sometimes, now we've only been in one with private owner, they tend to provide everything already for you. But it's always hit and miss, I've heard as well. So see how you go. And also you can always buy stuff on site, or if you're anything like me, I Google map like everything and like find, right, okay, where's a Herod, where's an Asda, you know, Aldi, you know, anything like that, just in case I forget anything, because you know you've got limited space in your car if you've got a small car. So yeah, so let's ramble through all this. Kitchen. Take kitchen roll. That is the number one thing to take. That is your top thing you need indefinitely. Second is wipes or spray. We tend to take wipes because in the past when we've took a spray like this, this is different. Well, this is our winter spray, but when you go on travels, it tends to shake open. We've had 1 or 2 explosions in the car. Not fun, but never mind. So I also take just like extra wipe, like your dry wipes and everything. Next one on the list that is a must, even though people don't always do this, washing up liquid. Always put it in these. Take your washing up liquid, mark it as washing up liquid, put it in this. This is soap. Also hand soap is a must because they don't provide that, so hand soap. Basically everything that is liquid that you need should be in one of these, all labelled up. Next must, and I mean a must, is oven gloves. Yes, caravans don't include oven gloves. No. I actually went away for myself, just taking myself some relax therapy and everything, and I actually forgot oven gloves because the place said it included oven gloves. I looked high and low for these oven gloves. I even wrote to the person, said I couldn't find oven gloves, and they went, yeah, the website went wrong. What? So take your own oven gloves. Also take your own tea towel and hand towel. Even though you're getting towels included on some of these caravans, just take your own, okay? Especially for the kitchen area. What else for the kitchen area? Oh, tea bags. Tea bags, coffee, sugar. You know, we put everything in here. We put our straws in here. We just basically put everything in these. Because not a lot of caravans now provide their little boxes of tea, coffee, sugar, salt, pepper. So we just need to get some salt and pepper and sauces to be put in another one of those bags. Also, those bags are really, really handy to put a lot of stuff in. We've actually got a lot of dry fruit and nuts over there to put in here. So they really come in handy, that you don't need to get all big stuff, and then you can reuse them for when you come home. Also the kitchen area, living room area, take a sewing kit. You never know, just take a little sewing kit with you as well, and a first aid kit. You always need that, especially when you're traveling with children. Always take their medicine. We've had to just quickly do this, get an extra medicine in for Grace. It's much better for you. Also, if you're travelling down in car, or actually any vehicle, basically, well, apart from motorbike, and you get travel sick, have one of these on hand or two. I was always a travel sick person. My mum is a travel sick person, and Gary said he's gonna have paracetamol before we leave because he gets real bad headaches and he's always thirsty. Take one of these just in case, so it'll help you out in the car. Also, when you're going in car and it's a long journey, do sandwiches the day before and everything. Have like a picnic set already and done with, so you're happy with the kids in the back not saying I'm hungry all the time. Like literally just in the front seat, literally have a large cool box bag filled up with food, dry food, because it's much easier to just pass bags back and forth to do that. And I would actually have an extra set of tissues in the back as well, just in case. Wet towels, wet wipes. It just helps people when they're all travelling and everything. I actually put my wet wipes when it's really hot in the fridge or freezer, just for about, well, just before we leave. It just helps out, helps us out and everything. Teapots. Now this one is hit and miss. Hit and miss. Now, when we went on holiday in Great Yarmouth, my favourite place, I think it is, one of the holidays did not provide teapot. So we had to go to the supermarket and get a teapot. My grandma was very particular. She needed a teapot. So yeah, so we went and got a teapot. I just need to put one of these in to do the tea bags and everything. So yeah, that's all basically you need, because you get plates there, bowls, cups, glasses, all your cookery stuff, like pans, trays, chopping boards. If you're a herb person, take your own herbs, and yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a cheese grater there. I'm just looking at our cheese grater. We actually don't eat cheese. Well, I don't. I use it for chocolate grating. So I don't think I've ever seen one there. So if you want to take one there, just do. But that's not a real big thing. Maybe don't have cheese that week. Already get grated ones from one of the shops. I'm trying to think of anything else top of my head. I keep looking at everything and nothing's seen. Oh, children's plates and bowls. Yes. Thank you, Bessie, for reminding me. Take their own, because you're gonna get big, heavy pot plates, bowls, and you don't really want your children to, if they're like, you don't want them to break anything. So take their own. It's much safer and much better for you not to panic if you break anything of theirs on holiday. If you do, and you have like a good bunch of these, like, put everything in, take it and just say, sorry, I broke this, I'm in caravan, They tend to say, don't worry, we've got a warehouse and we can just put a new one in and everything, so don't you worry with that. Also, caravan sites also provide certain stuff like hair dryers for £5 deposit, high chairs for £10 deposit. I don't think they do this side thing for the kids. We're taking our own, but yeah, but you can always ring them up and ask what else can you include in your caravan. Now, let's move on to the bathroom. Then you need your shampoo, conditioner, body wash, soap, mouthwash, all in these, and your beauty stuff. It's just so much easier. So just stick all that in a bag. Sponges, shavers. Always take toilet roll just in case, because seriously, not all caravans have them. You're lucky if you do, because someone tends to forget to put one in. Also, you need a hair towel, body towel, and a hand, hair, and body towel. Yeah, that's what I've put. Trying to read my own writing. It is very awkward when you're on holiday at times, because you are thinking, I've forgotten something. When you get there, don't like I said, don't worry. Just look around for shops. Go on the actual shop and everything. I don't know if any of these caravans now have dishwashers. If they do, it's a blooming miracle. That means you're in the platinum gold ones, like the top ones. I feel like they're more like the lodges now. I've been seeing people saying that they've had washing machines in and dishwashers, but I think it's only certain areas. So yeah, what to take food wise? Cereals. Yeah, definitely take cereals. Milk. If you're on a short journey, like within 2 hours of driving, take your own milk. It's easier than just get one on site, off site. We don't take milk if it's more than a 2-hour drive. We never take milk or yogurts, anything like dairy products. We never ever take on a long journey. It does not do us any good. So we always get it with shopping. Fruit you can take if you want, but you could get bruised and everything. Bread take if you want a sandwich when you get there. We just take our like rice, drinks. I'm trying to see what else we've got. So yeah, but like I say, we just tend, if you get there early enough, just go shopping. Because you don't always know the size of like how many cupboards you got, and what is your fridge size. Because when we went in the Savers caravan, if you watch that video, the Blue Dolphin one, you saw that the fridge was small and the freezer was very tiny. So don't always take too much fridge stuff. Get it when you're there. It is a must, because one is sitting now on the top. Because you're like, oh crumbs, I've got no room for this and that. It can be awkward. Also, I don't know why the microwaves are always high up. We end up having to take a safety step with us. And we always have like one leg on and leave one down to balance ourselves, because you're on liner, and liner's not always the safety thing to stand on, especially when you're on one of these step things. So yeah, so just be careful what you take. Bin bags, take bin bags. Doesn't matter what size, just take bin bags with you. Even if when you're travelling down in the car, not sure if I just said this, tie a knot in the bottom, so if someone's sick in, you can, or just like a little sit bowl. Get ready, just take them in. You don't really need to take bleach, because they end up like doing it all after you leave and everything, so you tend to be all right with that kind of stuff. But it depending on how long you're going to be there. If you're going to be there for like quite a long time for that holiday, like that 14-day one, and you feel like, oh, the sink's a bit smelly, then just buy it there. Never travel with bleach, never, ever. I refuse that in my household. When we're driving, no bleach, no other actual liquid that's going to explode in the car. Also now, because of, you know, what's been going on in this world, take hand gel. It's you take quite a few, so you have one in the kitchen, dining room, living room, whatever, and then have a good few on you when you're going to the arcade, because those arcade games do get touched a lot, so you want to just quickly put it on and then play, so it's much easier. Earplugs also I would take as well, so if people come back home drunk, or come to the wrong caravan, because that can happen, you've got earplugs in and everything. A blackout blind, a children's blackout blind, or if you can just get a blackout sheet, put out your window, especially for children, or if you like a lying, put it up, because the curtains are really thin material. My mum always used to put up this like fabric up, or our clothes on coat hangers that can be took as well, just to block out the sunlight. God, I can like this at 6 o'clock in the morning, like, oh my god, what time is it? 6. It's not fun. Slippers I would take, and a dressing gown or one of those hoodies for the winter time. They are definitely a must, because we're going in the winter, sort of winter springtime again, and it's going to be very cold. When you're going to get there in the March time, people have said basically check the boiler, check the taps, because the caravans hadn't been used for about 4 months, so none of the heaters are going to work. It's going to take a while, so when we're going to be there, we're going to just blast everything up, just get everything working for a good few hours, and hopefully it will start kicking in. When you go swimming, depending on where you are and if you're brave enough, take your own swimming towel. Now we've got one of these poncho towels, and these are a freaking lifesaver. Basically, you just go swimming, then you dry off with one of these, put it over yourself, and then just walk out. Don't get dressed there, because it takes ages, and half the time the changing rooms are freaking freezing, and you're like, oh, I'm trying to dry. That happened last time with us at Blue Dolphin. I was like, no. And of course you got to go through all the arcade, especially at Blue Dolphin. But people don't give a crying. Yeah, you know what I mean. No one gives a. So we take them and just see covered up. You do see people in towels, like going out, towels on the head. No one gives a hoot. All right, you're on holiday, for crying out loud. So yes. Just trying to see if there's anything else. Someone in the comments will let me know, because I feel like I've said everything. Torches, batteries, take them. I just looked at something and that just completely reminded me. Take them as well. Yes, always take them as well, just in case there's a power cut or anything, because power cuts do happen quite a lot at caravan sites, especially in the winter time and springtime, because of like changing weather. So always take that. Matches as well, if you are brave enough, or lighter. Take candles. It's a hit and miss kind of thing. I mean, my friends went in September and they had a storm and they lost all power, and they were really cold, and because they knew I was going to that place as well, they said, right, take this and this, because they kept having power cuts. I was like, oh god. And I have a 2-year-old, and she's gonna keep freaking out if the lights go off. So take like relaxing lights, you know, anything just to keep you going. Drawing paper, pencils, you know, you name it. Take that. Books, just to entertain yourself. It's, why not? I always take my drawing pad, pencils, because I love drawing caravans. I really should have gone into design instead of childcare. My mum keeps saying, just go into design. I feel like I'm too old. Too old to go back to college. Even though I can pass for a 24-year-old half the time. So yeah, it's yeah. You know, when you got children, take their drawing stuff and everything. Just make sure that they don't draw anywhere. So we always take like a plastic sheet as well, and everything. Just really watch them, like just to sit there and just watch them. Don't watch this, just watch them like this. And then, like I said, you can always just do the cleaning with the sponge and everything. It's so yeah. Some caravans do take the DVD, have a DVD player in. We do take our own DVD player, DVD. So yes, they can be a take and everything. So yeah. I'm really trying to think what else you can take that is a big must. I can't really think of anything else at all. My brain's gone into mush mode. So yeah. Also, when I don't know if I said this before, I've done like 4 videos already. My brain's not working anymore. When you take your toothbrush and toothpaste, just buy a real cheap set. So if you leave it there by accident, it's no worries. You spent like what 50p on a toothbrush, depending on how many there is. Oh yeah. Or a pound, and then like a real cheap toothpaste, like it's like 38p. You're fine. I mean, I don't trust me. I don't really know how much the cheap stuff is. I just buy the same product every time. so yeah. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in this room that I've packed. Everything. There is toasters included. Toasters are there. Pegs. Woo! Gone dizzy. Pegs, take pegs. You do get like a clothes horse there, but you can get a clothes horse that sticks outside. So you open your window. Gosh, in this weather it's freaking freezing. So you like do it and just put pegs on and just hope for the best. Or you can probably take a line and just try and hang it somewhere. But that's my way. No, just take your pegs. That's all I can think of. Ooh. really am trying to think. Just give me a sec. No. I asked Gary, does he know anything else? He's been listening to me but ramble. He goes, no, basically what you said is fine. Basically someone else can let me know in the comments. Oh, I'd love him when he does that. So yeah. Just be safe, be careful, enjoy yourself on holiday, have fun, and do respect others around you. Try not to be too loud. Oh, and toasters are very sensitive, and so are the ovens. So have a window open. I know it's going to be cold in this time of weather, like I say, in the winter time, but the smoke alarms are very, very sensitive. So yeah, even in the summertime, just keep a window open because they're really. So yeah, so take care everyone. Let me know in the comments what you think. So this is all rambling, but when my brain gets going, I can't stop my mouth talking because I have to say it all in one go. So I'm gonna go sit down and do some yoga to breathe properly or tai chi, and go from there. Oh yes, by the way, take a load of money, load of loose change for your arcade stuff. It'd be best to do. And I will see you in another video, probably whilst I'm filming there, or when I come back all day I'll upload everything. So take care everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.